Guys, today I have for you one of the hardest hitting striker solo setups Division 2 has ever seen, period. Of course, I paired up this gear set with new ninja bike exotic backpack, and that allowed us to reach more than 212% weapon damage, but hold my freaking beer, because it gets even better than that. On this setup we have 5 skill tiers, and if you're gonna use a named pistol you will have 6, maximum 6 possible skill tiers in Division 2. It's absolutely insane if you think about that. You're gonna scrub those ass cheeks! Actually, this build is absolutely ripping my ass, and that brings my inner Michael Jackson voice. Yeah, but let's not dive into that. Nobody wants that. Anyway, for my main weapon here, I'm using exotic assault rifle capacitor. Why this bad boy is so goddamn dope in this build? Because actually, by using one skill tier, you will receive 7.5% weapon damage. With full stacks on this bad boy, you have 60% skill damage buff, and now we talking, baby. Now your skills can actually deal pretty nice damage, although we are not using any skill damage attributes. Our priority here is DPS output and DPS output only. Look at this, boom! Changa is sleeping. Second Changa has left the server a while ago, and even though your teammates are on the ground, don't worry, you can carry them easily. Look at this, boom, couple bullets, legendary enemy done. This build is absolutely insane, but like I said, we have some dirty secrets here. Ninja bike backpack is pivotal point in this one, but the striker is not the main thing in this build. Why it's so goddamn overpowered? I'm using top tier gear synergy to bring the best out of this gear set. But before we continue, quick word from today's sponsor, Diving.net. If you're looking for any item in any game, just name it, these guys can help you. They have been working for many years. They will complete your order super quick, especially on consoles, and with my promo code RBDIP you will have 15% discount on absolutely all services, not only on Division 2 items. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, drop them down below in comment section or contact the operator. But now let's get back to my new striker gear set. As you may recall, guys, striker gear set received couple buffs because previously it was pretty goddamn mediocre, and if I have to be honest, even now striker gear set is kinda average. Yeah, kinda average. Definitely not meta and definitely not trash. Somewhere in between. But with new addition, aka Ninja Bike Exotic Backpack, this could be actually different story now, because you can bring a lot of benefits from other gear sets with Ninja Bike Backpack. I tried a lot of combinations. I have seen, of course, some YouTube videos how they paired Striker with Hunter's Fury gear set, how they paired up with maybe Umbra or Dilemma or maybe other pieces, and I think, nah man, we have much more dope ways how to create crazy setups with insane damage with some utility, and for that reason we will use Technician. We will get extra skill tier, of course we will get skill damage. Excuse me, don't forget about Artificial Hive. Disrupt grenades are absolutely must have. In this build, in this particular build, we don't need the linked laser pointer attachment, but also keep in mind that you have option to put it on your secondary weapon. For our main gun here, we're gonna use exotic assault rifle capacitor. This bad boy absolutely slaps. What I would recommend you to do is, first of all, stack your striker gear set with automatic shotgun. This is one of the best weapons to stack striker gear set. really quickly, and then simply switch to your capacitor. And since striker gear set will increase your rate of fire, you can keep striker stacks alive pretty easily, because now capacitor is shooting at 800 RPM. That's pretty goddamn spectacular. And capacitor with full stacks will give you 60% skill damage, and one skill tier alone will give you 7.5% weapon and damage. This automatic shotgun is absolutely dope. I'm using it with Optimist. You can deal lots of damage actually with the shotgun. In terms of my numbers, I have really nice crit damage, crit chance. Don't worry about crit chance. I have to switch one mod for crit chance, and I will have 42-46% crit chance, somewhere around those numbers, and that's pretty enough, guys. 45-ish is enough with these hybrid setups. You don't need more than that. For my pistol, I'm using Named pistol with InSync. If you will play with direct use applied, most likely you will be short on ammo, so InSync will save your ass. It will proc weapon damage and skill damage. But if you will play normal legendary difficulty, you could use Future Perfection for overcharge reasons, especially if you're a solo player. Sometimes overcharge can save your ass, I'm not even kidding. For the gear, I'm using 3 pieces from Striker brand set, and of course I'm using Striker chest piece. Striker chest piece will increase our amount of stacks we can get, and we will be able to reach 130% weapon damage with this chest piece. 200 stacks, 1 stack will give us 0.65% weapon damage buff, so that's pretty goddamn delicious. But all the magic is not ending there, because we need maximum amount of DPS, and right now if you want to use assault rifle class, you absolutely need to use Heartbreaker gear piece, and of course Picaro's Named Arquebus holster, where you can find 15% extra weapon and damage. So in that way you are getting already 30% extra assault rifle damage, and paired up with striker gear set, that's game over. And on this Picaro's holster you have actually cool buffs. Skill haste, well, is handy, but 10% is not that much, but that extra skill tier is actually ridiculous in this combination with your exotic assault rifle capacitor, because that extra skill tier will give you 7.5% extra weapon damage to your capacitor. So in that way, that Picaro's holster becomes absolutely must have, and you gonna deal lots of raw weapon and damage. For knee pads, I'm using Heartbreaker knee pads, and Heartbreaker knee pads will give me 15% assault rifle, and of course LMG damage. If I would use Fenris gear piece, Fenris would give me only 10% assault rifle damage. So pretty goddamn obvious choice. The same story with the Fox Prayer knee pads or contractor gloves. Damage out of cover or damage to armor attributes would give me only 8% of each of those. So yeah, this build absolutely shreds. Try it, bye.